let's get the conversation going. Today I have my distinguished guest this morning, Stallon Nyakon. Stallon Nyakon is joining us. Good morning to you, Stallon. How are you? Great. Joining the trail for tomorrow, because tomorrow I know that for the constituencies that the ruling party has guests, MPs. So which of the constituencies will you be?
Ablekuma West.
Ablekuma. Oh, that's SLS constituency.
Yeah, that's my gift to
okay.
you.
All right. Okay. Wish you all the best for tomorrow. Who is she contesting with, or is an acclamation?
She has a contest. She'll be coming up against Ronnie Nicole.
Oh, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Ronnie. I know Ronnie Nicole. Okay. Tall. All right. Okay. So, and then also, the referee for the day is the distinguished lawyer Kwame Jantwa, a son of the Asante Kingdom. A son of the distinguished lawyer Jantwa of the CPP. And of course, he's also an energy consultant, legal practitioner, and used to be the director of the Political Affairs Committee of the CPP.
Okay.
And thank you for joining us, sir.
Good morning.
Great.
Referee. What kind of referee?
Okay. Usually people you throw bullets. So when you throw the bullets, one has to be okay. And then also lawyer Amaliba. Lawyer Amaliba is currently the director for the Directorate of Reconciliation of the NDC. Had been going around, I know, prior to today. Yesterday, the NDC presidential candidate was in the Asante region or the Ashanti region, and had been making some promises, and his comment also being rebuffed and jabs being thrown at him. But Lawyer Maliba, good morning to you.
Good morning. There's no alternative than the NDC. And where we are, if you are suffering under the cloak of this administration, and you go back and thumbprint for them, then you yourself, you are an enemy of this country. So I think that what the flag bearer did yesterday or the day before was to give hope to the good people of this country. And once there's no alternative but the NDC, he has every opportunity to redeem this country when given the reins of government.
Right. Well, the former president had been making the voters in Ashanti region know that. Good morning to you, Patrick Ngetia. Shaddai Adote, good morning to you as well. You've joined us on our stream. We encourage you, make sure you share the stream. Go to TV3 Ghana. It's on Facebook, and share the stream as well. You get onto X or Twitter. You also find us streaming across all these platforms as well. Ransford Jisa, good morning to you. And then Adam Samid Jr., Daniel Akpaliok, good morning. Kwesi Mensah watching us from the United States of America. I've seen you already. Evans Ibn Samba, good morning. Money Ni Money, good morning to you. Amama Gold, Imelda Nassar, good morning to all of you. Let me say good morning to a great friend of mine, and Carl Kojo Damenyo, alongside your wife Angela. Good morning to you. You are in Charlotte, North Carolina. I wish you all the best for the day as well. Francis Edua, good morning to you. But let's get you rolling on the subject. Now we'll go to the Kumasi Traditional Council and then get a sneak peek of what had been raised. And then we'll show you how the Ashanti Regional Chairman of the MPP, Intrigue, aka Chairman Wontumi, is currently in a critical condition in a hospital near you. Now, let's get to the Kumasi Traditional Council. Okay, so we don't have the Kumasi Traditional Council yet, so I wanted us to have some comments on this before we get on to the OSP. But let's start with you. So far, what has been? I know that there was a press conference. JFK, that's Justin Frimpong Kodua, said nobody should speak on the matters of the Otumfuo, etc. So far, how has it been on the fringes at the background?
Roland, this is my first time here, and first time engaging your viewers this year. So let me take the opportunity to say a good morning and a happy new year to all of your wonderful viewers, particularly those of the Ablekuma West constituency where I come from. Our flag bearer. God willing, incoming President of the Republic, January 7th, 2025, Large Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia. He's also sending best wishes to all of us. Tomorrow we're going to the polls to select parliamentary candidates for constituencies with sitting members of parliament. And from my backyard, I wish Igbo representative, the formidable Lesla Gifty Kufu, the best of luck. She's been a potent representation for the Ablekuma West constituency. And tomorrow, I'm confident, and I'd urge all of the delegates of our party to give her a resounding endorsement to continue to keep the seat for the New Patriotic Party. That said, Roland, on this very issue, I would say it's a very delicate matter. That
It is.
Very delicate.
It is.
That should not be treated lightly. There's a tendency of people introducing all manner of angles to some of these issues. There are these issues that often escalate and then degenerate into matters that nobody wants. That said, and as you could see, our traditional chieftaincy institutions have for years kept their place as very key parts of our governance structure. Over the years, they've survived many phases, some very grueling moments of colonialism and all of those. And with the advent of democracy, you can say that if there is any institution that has shown that it will continue to play a critical role in the governance of our country, you cannot take our chiefs out. And I think it's not lost on us that the constitution of this country gives firm recognition to chiefs, the place of chiefs in the administration and governance of our country. And it is against this backdrop that you would agree that no institution, no organization would even harbor the thought of attempting to be in the bad books of this very revered institution. No matter where you come from, no matter the nature of the chief or traditional ruler in place, as I've indicated and established here with you, they are a very sacred institution. And the institution of chieftains is sacred, dignified, and very much respected. And so nobody talk of a political party. What makes it even more delicate is what you know readily, that the matter in question has to do with the monarch of Ashanti. And when you talk of the New Patriotic Party and you talk of Ashanti, you're talking about the heart of the New Patriotic Party. So on the face of it, you can clearly say that under no circumstance, at no point would anything New Patriotic Party deliberately set out to disrespect anything associated with that revered monarch of Ashanti. In the same light, it's not just anything to do with just the ruler of the Ashanti Kingdom. Gam, Ewe, all of the many ethnic backgrounds and many traditional authorities we have in our space. No political party will want to evoke the wrath of any traditional authority here today. That is why I say it's a very delicate matter. And I'm glad that the leadership of our party, and not at any level, at the very highest point of it, under the leadership of Chairman Stephen Ntima, General Secretary Kodua Frimpong. You could see, if you followed Kodua Frimpong, you know he serves in the palace of the Asante Hene. When there's the day, you see him carrying drums, has that level of reverence. Even after becoming General Secretary, there have been instances where he's seen at Manhyia on his drums and all of that. It tells you that you cannot even hazard the thought of anything MPP attempting to disrespect or to look down on the authority of the Asante Hene or talk of anything that has got to do with the Ashanti region. That's it. We are religiously following the directive by the leadership of our party to restrain comments and commentary on this matter. We know what our brothers on the other side can do, and Anybody who's followed the politics of this country would tell you that one of the key tools of the NDC in our politics, if you follow them, as you've seen over time, is tribal religious incitement. It's one of their most potent electoral weapons.
Are you saying that it is the NDC who went to the Kumasi Traditional Council to go and say that they should summon?
That's not what...
Please play the Kumasi Traditional Council video for me. Perhaps maybe to put these
those are your own words, like I've said.
No, but that's what you're saying.
I'm trying to establish how delicate the matter is. That if you are dealing with an opponent...
Do we have the video ready? Please play it.
Sa omaya ni susu se ni situation ba for band ma hina wo si yewura sante hina na fa ansa to so yemie eto su bi o muni kwai se sante hina sa so mo ye campaign bia ten sa mo de be ye dey e be ba ani bi o pa ne ye wo no mi da mi ma bi na meka muni kwai se mo gira be bia e pe ja MPP flag ko pe se mo de be ye dey e be ba.
So one of the chiefs sitting in council or sitting in state saying that, well, once they come producing, then he even would request that the MPP doesn't undertake any campaign at all. All right. And since then, we've seen Wontumi also posting on his official media online platform that he's unwell. We'll bring you the picture on your screens. Yeah, in a critical condition. Speedy recovery to you, Chairman Wontumi.
Roland.
Now, so you are saying that the chiefs who were saying all those things was because the NDC went to report.
I've not said that.
Okay, so what are you saying? What are you saying? Say it and let's go.
That it's a very delicate matter, and knowing the kind of political environment we are in, we are coming up against opponents who've weaponized our diversity over the years. They've made it a strong political weapon. Tribal, religious incitement at every opportunity, the list of opportunities they get. That is what I'm saying. It is critical that we follow through the directives of our General Secretary, that everybody restrains commentary on this matter. It's been taken up. The party at this highest level has taken up. We cannot be dismissive of the sentiments of that traditional authority. Like I said, they are a very critical part of our governance structure. Whatever concerns, whatever reactions they have greeted these matters with, it's very much in place. You understand? It's very much justified, and we are following the directives of the General Secretary of the party's leadership, to restrain further commentary on it. We'll not go into the matter, but I'm confident that just as we have always done, at no point would anybody do anything to demean, belittle, insult the image of Ashanti or any other traditional establishment in our setting.
Mr. Mal, is it not ironic that he says the MPP will do nothing, but they watched on the Ashanti regional chair? The chair for the hub where they get the biggest tranche of voters had been on a certain spiral of his verbal outrages, and now descending, whether it was in a party meeting, etc., into the palace of Manhyia.
Roland, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning to your viewers. And he sought to bring in the NDC in this matter. You see, when you create a monster to eat up your opponent, and after eating up your opponent, it turns around to eat you up, you should know that you brought the monster home. So this is squarely within the MPP. But you see, politics in Ghana has been described variously in negative terms as a dirty game. In some instances, as being practiced by thieves. You've heard all those things. I'm saying this morning, some of those attributions as a result of people like Wontumi.
How so?
You, if you have your male child, will you ever ask that male child to grow up and be like Wontumi?
That's very low.
If he's rich, fine.
You don't care the richness, how he gets the richness.
That
doing the lamb say.
Okay.
Roland,
So-
these are very huge.
My brother, keep quiet there.
These
Keep
are-
quiet.
these
Keep
are
quiet.
very-
Keep
these
quiet.
are very strong. These are very strong.
Now-
accusations here.
Wontumi is the creation of the MPP. I'm not going to mince words. No amount of looks from your corner of your eye can stop me. Wontumi is a creation of the MPP. You remember, under the NDC, when Wontumi was arrested for
And his items bent.
some comments he made in Kumasi. Then, immediate past chairman of the MPP, Freddie Bile, went to Kumasi and said, if you touch Wontumi, you touch all of us.
But he was the original boss, so it was understandable, wasn't
So I'm saying that, haven't they pampered him too much? Have you forgotten my proverb I gave before plunging into this submission? They've pampered him to the extent that he's now turned his guns on them. And now they are the people running to Manhyia. You get my point? So, Wontumi, for me, is an outlier when it comes to our politics. His conduct leaves much to be desired. You see, he is here, he knows. He's old enough. The days of Darocha, the days of Odoisites, even as late as the days of Nana Ohinto and even local government minister
Dan
Dambochwe, people like Wontumi wouldn't have risen to become regional chairman.
you mean he doesn't match up?
Never. Never.
Can you imagine?
Never. Under the MPP, to the extent that the current president had to support Wontumi against his deputy, then local attorney general, something Prempe, and the Akufo administration. Akufo's.
Kwame Prempeh,
Yes.
the girl boss.
To the extent that Akufo would prefer Wontumi as chairman of the MPP in Ashanti region to that refined gentleman. It tells you the kind of MPP we have today. Very violent, disrespectful. He epitomizes the Akufo regime, and that's the kind of person that they want. He's actually sick because he knows if an Ashanti man is summoned to Ashanti in this palace, you fall sick. So he's sick.
Explain this.
He is sick. Never, you people shouldn't say that he's not sick. The man is actually sick
Because
because the summon alone to Ashanti's palace
it's sending shivers down his spine.
made him fall sick. So it could be a combination of all sickness that he's suffering from now. So, you see, and also, look at the insult they gave to Ashanti people, Ashanti Man Council. You want to send people to go and plead on his behalf? Look at the caliber of people they sent.
It was led by the general secretary. You don't think that, or you're looking at his age?
Do you know our culture? Our culture, if you have an issue with somebody's father, you don't get up and send your elder brother there. It's father to father. You get my point? Look at the kind of caliber of people they send there. That's another insult to the Ashanti Man Council. Where are the Hatmau's arguments? Where are the
chairman of the party?
The chairman of the party? Where are the Osafumafo? Where are they?
You mean elders?
Where are they? That was an insult. To send Nana Boati, the Nanabi, and the guy, and they are Abua Pumpon, or what do they call him? Abua what?
No, he's not called. You mean by his guy name?
The
That's Eneso Usubempa.
Usubempa. That's another insult.
He's a deputy director of communication for the party. He's a party official.
In this matter, He's weightless. He's weightless.
I see.
So were you surprised that the Asante Man Council became more furious at the delegation? Are you surprised? I think that Wontumi has come to an end. Wherever he's lying, I think there are 2 more days.
3.
3 more days for him to appear before the Asante Man Council.
Well, 2 days. Over the
days.
weekend and Monday he has to appear.
Uh-huh.
They even wanted him yesterday, actually.
Okay. So, what he can do, and my advice to him, is for him to take a quick pain reliever. That will enable him go and face them and come back to the hospital.
He should do what? Wontumi should do what? he should take an analgesic, painkiller.
First one, the one that Gibidol or what?
Panadol.
There's one too which is very strong. The highest one, you should go for that one to enable him to appear before the Asante Man Council. Because the fact that you have become rich through any other means that we all don't know doesn't mean that you can flaunt your wealth
through mining.
You can flaunt your wealth. Look at the last time he brought gold bars and made them capture him. He was telling the whole of Ghana how rich he was. Such repugnant conduct. Such revulsive conduct. But the MPP, are they get by this? Is the MPP seeing this, and are they sort of giving a clear indication that this is bad for their image? I've not seen that. I've not seen that. Just saying that, don't comment without even issuing a statement to condemn the man. You say that Asante Man is your base. You say that the palace is MPP and MPP is the palace. So if this happens...
Well, it is not the same. It is true.
Well,
the heart of the party is in the Ashanti region.
Yes, and he has reacquainted. So I'm saying that he says that. What are you supposed to do? Aren't you supposed to have issued a statement to condemn the sick man's comment? But they failed. Clearly, I think the Ashanti Man Council should do what they want to do to Wontumi within the confines of the law. They should do to him.
Mr. Jantua, you are a son of the soil. I remember when Kojo Bonsu was said to have riled the sentiment of Asante Man. He was brought before the council, and subsequently there was even wild jubilation when he was relieved of his position, etc. Is it that MPP as a party has watched on for things to degenerate in terms of the governance or the administration as chairman of Wontumi for MPP in the Ashanti region to get to this stage, and they are now reacting instead of ideally having been proactive to this matter?
Good morning.
Morning.
The line of your question is up to the MPP to answer. I can't answer that one. But let me tell you something. Apart from being son of the soil, I'm from that house.
You're a royal.
I'm not a royal, but I'm from Manhyia on my father's side. Let me give you a story. The challenges between Nkrumah and Prempeh II, when it started, people went to report, went to report to Prempeh II that the challenges between Nkrumah and himself was stemming from his own sons. And who were his own sons? F.A. Jantua, KSP Jantua, and Kwame Eje, who was from Mampong. So they were summoned to Manhyia. Did you notice something in the clip you just played?
I actually watched an extended one that was about almost over 50 minutes on YouTube.
Not in the words. What were they wearing?
Mourning clothes.
Black cloth.
Why?
Aha. Ogu Asantemannim Fin. You sold the name of Ashanti. So both the Jantras and Kwame Eje were banished from Manhyia. People in Kumasi wore black. That a son.
Even in those days?
Yes, a son of Manhyia has sold the name. And it is because of that son that the chief wasn't in good relationship with the president. It was until Nkrumah called Prempeh II to the castle and sat with him. And when he sat with him, the first thing Prempeh II said to Nkrumah was that it is my own blood that has created the problems between me and you. So Nkrumah asked him, which own blood? He said, the Jantwa brothers. Nkrumah said to him, it's the Jantwa brothers who are actually telling me to try as much as possible to solve the misunderstanding between the two of us. They haven't come to soil your name in my face. It was only then Asantini went back to Kumasi and lifted the ban. It was only until then the old man and his brother were able to go back to Manhyia.
I see.
So don't joke with Manhyia. Don't joke with Manhyia. Now let me tell you. And AB talked about the people they sent. The first time that they called Wontumi, he should have gone.
When he was first summoned?
Yes.
He should have quickly...
Should have gone with elders. There are people in Ashanti who come from Manhyia who are part of the MPP. My own uncle was a Forikrom chairman. He's from Manhyia.
Your uncle is
Yes.
the chairman of the MPP, but he's a Manhyia person?
Yes, Manhyia person. Manhyia person. They could have got him, and they could have got some well-known people in the MPP, elderly people, to go with Wontumi. Look, Otumfuo is not a person who is a wicked person. He likes the truth.
He's not vindictive.
And he's not vindictive, and he's very forgiving. He's very forgiving. But you know something? Wontumi has grown wings. Why has he grown wings? If a president can say that Wontumi is not, what is the name of his company? His mining company. What's Wontumi's name of mining company?
Is it Hansa Mining?
No, the one that was mining in the forest reserve. You should know that there are no more mining in the forest reserve. What does that give Wontumi? He feels he has power over anybody because he is close to the president. And nobody, I haven't seen anybody in the MPP say anything wrong.
Akunta Mining.
Akunta Mining. Did the president not say it? That Akunta Mining is no more mining in forest reserve.
He cleared him.
He cleared him. So if the president can clear me, you know, even walking just close to the president, it gives you power. Doesn't it?
Let alone.
It gives you power. Yesterday I went to this Gabby's prosperity thing.
The thing at Peduase.
The Peduase. The president was coming and he saw me and he greeted me, Kwame, to say, all the people around there saw me say, hey, only president too. It gives you power. Not that me I care though, but it gives you power. So Wontumi has always felt that he has the power. Nobody can do anything to him. Now, let me come back to the picture.
The picture. Please put the picture there.
The picture Wontumi.
As Wontumi is in a critical condition.
Is in a
Well, are
critical
you a doctor?
condition.
How will
I'm
you
not, please, I'm making my argument.
Okay, so
Wontumi
tell us.
is in a critical condition. When you go to hospital and you're in a critical condition, is this how you're taken care of?
It is possible.
Really? You wear your own clothes?
What do you mean by that?
People in critical conditions are
get
in
his
hospital garments. Doctors even won't allow you to bring cameras in there if it's in a critical condition. They won't even allow you. They would not even allow you because they would feel you would not allow the person to rest. So what is he trying to tell us?
What are you
What is he trying to
suggesting?
tell us? Oh, this is a charade, please. Let's not go down that line.
This man Shamil.
Huh? It isn't
He,
something.
he has an IV line on.
We've all had IVs on our, what do you call it? Once upon a time, I had, what do you call it? One of these small illnesses. I went to hospital.
They gave you IV.
They gave me IV.
And you went about your business.
I went about my business after 2-3 hours. Is that the bed you put a critical person on? Huh? Is that the kind of bed you put a critical person on? He should get off that bed and go to Manhyia. He should get off that bed and go to Manhyia. Face it. Let them ask him what he said. And what did he say? He said he had what? More what?
He's a governor.
No, he said something about having more power.
Well, he said he has his own kingdom, he has an army.
yeah.
That's what was
How
reported
can you
by
have-
the chief, who was part of the vetting committee.
Where was it said?
It was set
At
at
the
the
vetting.
vetting committee.
And the chief was
And,
restraining him.
the line of the conversation was that after this vetting committee, the said individual or the chief went around within the public domain and then transitioned to the media before this became a Manhyia issue. So it went from public opinion, then he started having the interactions on media, which of course Wontumi and his allies were
Let me
in.
ask the question. Wontumi is chairman of the MPP in Ashanti. Does he have some working relationship with Manhyia?
He should have.
He should have.
Yeah, obviously.
He should have.
Obviously.
If for nothing at all, he would meet Otumfuo once in a while, wouldn't he? Wouldn't he?
He
So
should,
why is he lying in a hospital bed?
because he's not well.
Please, tell that to the Marines. Whenever have you seen Wontumi sick? When? When? Tell me. When have you seen Wontumi sick? Because he's scared of Manhyia. He should go and face what they have to tell him. He should go and face it. And he should go and answer. If he's a man, he will go and stand in front of the traditional council and answer the questions. And if he's guilty, he should plead for mercy. Period.
You
Plead for mercy.
think he's worsening his situation?
Yes, he is. He's worsening his situation. You don't keep Otumfuo waiting. He's lucky. He's very, very lucky. Otumfuo didn't sit in state himself. The day Otumfuo was destooling those chiefs, did you see him? Do you see the anger in his eye?
Yes.
He's very lucky. He shouldn't delay it. And the MPP should advise him. The General Secretary should advise him. The rank and file of the MPP should advise him, Cratchy, let's go and sort this thing out once and for all. Whichever way, as Cookie said, whichever way they can get you there, whether they will you, whether they carry you, you say you're sick, whether they put you, take him there. Because have they given the Traditional Council a hospital report? If for nothing at all, they were coming, they would have brought the doctor treating him to confirm that he's critically sick. Did they do that? When Otumfuo says, my people, go to bed, do we not go to bed? When Otumfuo tells the Ashanti kingdom and Ashantis, today we are doing X, Y, Z, nobody should go to work, do we go to work? That shows you the power of Manhyia in the Ashanti kingdom. So they shouldn't dilly-dally around it. MPP say it's their stronghold. You heard what the man said. Don't even raise a flag of the MPP. What Manhyia says is what Ashantis will do. That is the power of Manhyia. So he should get off that hospital bed. Whatever the case, the General Secretary should go to the hospital, get an ambulance that is big enough, wheel the whole bed into the ambulance, and take him on the day that they said he should come. Let everybody see he's sick. Perhaps they will find mercy on him. Perhaps he can get a lawyer to speak on his behalf on that day. But he shouldn't delay it. Look, the moment Asantini comes back, or Asantini tells them, okay, Munjai Manenka, he's in big trouble.
I mean, they've
Leave
left
it.
all.
They've left. You leave it. You won't come. Okay, fine.
That they are washing their hands off you.
Fine. Don't joke. Don't joke. So it's up to the MPP to do the right thing.
Okay.
And let me add. Look, this is not specific to the Ashanti Kingdom. It's specific to any traditional house in Ghana, any traditional house, anywhere in this country, because our chiefs are revered. That's why we say they can't go into politics. Can you imagine if chiefs were in politics?
And we're insulting them.
Can you imagine? No, can you imagine what would have happened? Some of the chiefs would take one side, others would take another side, because some will support MPP, some will support NDC. But they shouldn't go in politics. These are some of the reasons. Yes, these are some of the reasons. So please, I beg, Justin Kodua, Chairman, President, everybody in the MPP, please get this thing over and done with.
My last reference, by way of a question to you, is what would you advise that when he's going Monday, whether in a wheelchair, on a sick bed, in an ambulance, or in person, that he surround himself with by way of the people?
He should go,
knowing that the concern is having Abuan Papon and his Owusu Bempa alongside the General Secretary Justin Kodua, and then of course
he should go with elders in Ashanti and elders in his party who understand the mechanics of Manhyia. He should go with them because you know Otumfuo would advise Bant Mahene, because Bant Mahene would report to Otumfuo. Otumfuo would advise him. They don't know the kind of questions he's going to be asked. They should go with elders who understand Manhyia, so that when the chiefs speak, they speak in the voice of Otumfuo. Go with them, go with the elders. Let the elders conduct the meeting whilst Wontumi is there. When they now question him, he should be honest and not even argue. Me, if I were him, even if I were innocent, I'll say, me pacho minananum, mansheda, demotieno, mansheda, pacho njamanenka. Simple.
To wait because it is an English program.
all right. Now let's go to
Please. I accept what you say. Please, let's leave it.
all right.